Local, live, late breaking. This is KAMC News at 10.
We can see that it's very clear that the rate of transmission for COVID-19 when you wear a mask goes down to less than 10%.
A local doctor is applauding Governor Abbott on his mandate to require Texans to wear a mask. Good evening, I'm Lauren Motter.
I'm Brian Mudd. That announcement came earlier today. The governor saying the mandate, which takes effect tomorrow at noon, will help stop the spread of COVID-19 and protect families across the state. But will people actually wear those masks? Even though it's 4th of July weekend, a lot of plans to be made and are being made out there. KAMC's Matthew Stell joins us now. Matthew, health officials saying we should still wear those, right?
Yeah, Brian and Lauren, yes, we should, along with social distance and making sure that those that are vulnerable stay home. But they do tell me Governor Abbott has made their messaging a little easier.
I am issuing a face covering requirement for all counties with more than 20 COVID cases.
It's these words from Governor Abbott that doctors are finally glad to hear.
I am so happy that Governor Abbott made this injunction. I really hope that for the sake of all of us Texans and Lubbockites here, that we take these measures seriously to make sure that we don't have the surge that we're seeing in Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio.
The mandate from Abbott comes just days ahead of the 4th of July weekend.
COVID-19 doesn't care. They don't care about July 4th. They're not celebrating barbecue. The virus doesn't care. The virus is here, and we're seeing more and more spikes.
And if you're one of those who plans to gather around the grill and enjoy fireworks, local health officials say you should still be wearing a mask.
If 2 people are wearing the mask, that's even additional protection. We've seen cases where people have been with somebody that's infected.
Also recommending that gatherings stay smaller than 10 people, keeping them outside, and even watch how food is handled.
You don't want a buffet set up that people could cough or sneeze on, or everybody using shared utensils. So really recommend that families bring in their own foods into that area.
But both Islam and Wells say we could see a spike in cases if we don't do our part this weekend.
If people do not take the measures to socially distance, wear the mask, and really do the best that they can to make sure they're separated from people who they're not in close contact to, I think we are worried that we are going to see a new increase in numbers after the July 4th weekend.
If you're not feeling well on the 4th of July,